This is my Nightblade healer. So I'm gonna be doing a dungeon today. I was just looking at some of the achievements that I haven't completed, so I was actually thinking about just knocking out one of these random ones. I saw a Spindleclutch #1. The best thing about this is that you can basically heal a really terrible team, and and it pretty much makes them feel invincible. So that's why I truly love the way the healing is on the knight versus any other class, because it's super easy mode. So let me just queue for this and show you what it's like. Alright, so the tank says, please be easy on me, I'm still getting used to this build. All good, let's do this shit. So he's still trying to test out his build as well. See, and the best thing about this build is that you can actually DPS for the most part, because you're spending most of your time casting all your attacks, which all your attacks are damage and they're also healing. So, like for example, I'm spamming 4 over and over. That's that suck ability. I forget the name of it. The funnel health. This one here. Spamming funnel health. It'll still tick every 2 seconds. It's the nice thing about it. But every time you hit it, you're actually adding on an extra heal. So every time you suck, you're getting a heal out of it. So since you're near your teammates all the time, they're constantly getting healed by that. So as well as the path on the ground that you leave, and then also spamming the AoE attack. This one, the suck, that's #1 here. Doing all of this is all healing your teammates constantly. As you can see, they're not taking any damage at all. And if they ever did, I throw this ball out, and boom, healed to full. So you can spend all your time just DPSing. I'd like to change over to my other trade just to debuff them, then I continue on, just trying to burst them as much as possible. So I'm basically almost playing as an extra DPS on the team. So I'm basically a 3rd DPS on the team. And they don't even realize this, but it's happening. And usually for the entrance of the group like this, I would throw the ball just to kind of run in. That way, whatever initial damage everybody's going to take, they can instantly just get healed from the ball itself. Alright, let me debuff him. That way everybody else is doing some damage. I try to keep that debuff up as much as possible. I mean, as you've seen from my other videos, I really don't like swapping weapons. That's why I try to put all my useful skills in one tray. That way I don't have to swap so much. But the only one that I couldn't fit in this tray was that mark the target. So you see, he took a little bit of damage when he got attacked there, but as soon as I hit my suck ability, it was just instant. And every time I say suck, I mean the funnel health. So, just so you know. Love that. That morph is so awesome with that major skill ability. This shooting star, that morph is fucking awesome. Because every mob that's hit, it gives you ultimate back for each one hit. Okay, this guy's taking damage. I'll throw some balls around. Go, catch my balls. Bam, they're max health. And then every time they get healed, they're constantly getting a shield from the combat physician set. So it's fucking beauty, man. This build is simply the best build I've ever done. It's so good. And the only thing right now I haven't done is PvP. And I did jump into like a random battleground just to see what would happen, and it was the same result as always, which was I get one-shotted every fucking time. So I have to figure out what the hell to do to battle that. I mean, I think maybe it's my champion points, so I might attempt to do a PvP build someday, but right now I'm not focused on that. This build is so much fun. It actually makes healing tolerable. Like, I enjoy healing in MMOs for the most part. I always play healers. But this has to be the most fun I've ever had on a healer because I'm actually being DPS too. Like, I'm actually having the fun that the DPS usually have. So it's really, really good. I enjoy this a lot. Oh, get out of here, mobs. And the coolest staff is, look at that. It just gives all my freaking mana back. I love it. I stopped using Fire Staff because I noticed that it wasn't really picking up my DPS that much. Like, I was probably getting another 200 or 300 more damage from my attacks. I felt like it wasn't worth it, so I didn't do that. I'd rather just have Restral Staff because the heals are actually dramatically higher when you're running Restral Staff. So I prefer this over one of those destruction staffs. There we go. Mobs are dead. But as you can see, I always have a shield on all the time. Everybody always has shields on. Combat Edition is awesome. And the Ice Heart is freaking amazing. I love that so much. This is like the best. This is like one of the best monster sets in my opinion. This guy took some damage. See, they don't even have to be really directly in front of me. I don't have to look at nobody, and that's why I really like this. I really thought that the Warden would have been the best healer. Like, I was really enjoying Warden, but it doesn't even hold a candle to this because the biggest problem is that you have to actually look at people constantly. Like, you have to target them. Like, oh, I gotta look at you. Oh, I gotta look at you. And I don't like that. And then that blooming flower thing is ground targeted, and no one ever stands in ground targeted anything. People are always constantly running around like jackrabbits, so there's no way to properly heal people with that set. So that's the biggest disappointment with Warden, is that it's just like it's not really practical enough to work on a team. Alright, we almost got this asshole dead. There. Alright. Pretty easy dungeon for the most part though. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the build. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs down if you didn't. And I'll see you in the next guys.